come together again.
We didn't get in the country genre.
My tears keep falling.
The lonely nights are now at an end. The key to my heart is now in your hands, and nothing else matters. We're together again. Okay, I guess we're up to number one. Number one. We're up to our last selection. I guess maybe if you want to call our number one love song of the 1970s. And I will yield to my compatriot Bliss to reveal his number one love song of the entire decade.
Well, and it's going to be a cheat, and according to Wild Cheat, the finest interpretive singer of the 70s. Okay? Sorry, Barbara, you're restricted to Hollywood, Broadway, and an occasional disco foray with Donna Summer. That thing with Barry Gibb, that was pretty sweet. But and I'm going to put two number one songs from one dynamite album, Heart Like a Wheel, on my number one love song list. And the funny thing about this is that these are one's a brutal breakup song, and the other is a brutal longing song, originally popularized by the Everly Brothers.
Oh, wow.
You're No Good, backed with When Will I Be Loved? Interpretive singers. How many times do we hear interpretive singers anymore? That mysterious opening, that killer guitar solo in the middle, and then when it drops out, when the band drops out toward the last verse, you're no good, you're no good, you're no good, baby, you're no good. A friend of mine didn't realize that frickin' Van Halen did a version of it on Van Halen 2 because it was so rocked up that you literally, I'll give them credit for this, you literally couldn't tell that it was the song that Linda had taken to number one. But that song, it haunts, it rocks, and it rails at the bad man who has busted your heart in 50 different ways. Now the other one, sweet little country rock thing, but she nails it with all of her high-priced Andrew Gold and I've been cheated. I've been defeated. When will I be loved? It's just been I've been lied to. When will I be loved? It ended badly. You're not vindictive so much about the in You're No Good. You just want someone to love you.
Fortunately, she had bad taste in men, apparently.
She did. Mr. Governor
Jerry Brown.
But damn, that's how you get it out. That's how you get it out. You get it out in song,
Linda's voice always wore its heart right out on its sleeve. I mean, that what you're talking about with When Will I Be Loved, I mean, it just throbs.
Yep.
I mean, nothing, not even the pretense of trying to do anything else except lay your feelings and your heart bare.
Yep.
And her whole vocal approach was that way. She never held back, and she had that full full-hearted voice that she gave it to you every time.
Right.
Everything she touched.
Right.
I Never Will Marry.
In her party mode, I think I'm gonna love you for a long, long time.
Oh, sweet.
It'll bust you up every
sweet.
time.
Blue Bayou. Listen to her delivery of Orbison's Blue Bayou. Talk about another fellow full, open-hearted, throated artist, Orbison.
Yes.
But boy, did she do it.
Yep.
My number one song is.
Excuse me. Sorry.
I really don't have a whole lot I can really say. I'm not going to say too much about the song itself. I want to say two things. It's as delicate as a golden ray of sunlight upon a soft, fragile flower petal. This song is almost too beautiful to exist in this world. This song is time standing still. It is so beautiful, and it is one of your beatless ballads.
Ah.
And it's so beatless that it fairly floats. It was a number one song, the biggest hit that I have on my list, and it was a huge hit.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was the number one song of the entire year, 1972. The first time ever I saw your face. I can just read the words of the song and get chill bumps.
Turn off everything.
Turn off
all
lights,
your
turn
devices.
everything.
Turn off the lights.
Yeah.
Lay down, and you will leave this world listening to the utter beauty of this song. It actually was written by Ewan MacColl. He was a Brit in 1957. He was a folkie, and it was covered by several folkies. It was even covered by Elvis. People such as the Kingston Trio, Peter, Paul, and Mary, the Chad Mitchell Trio, and even Gordon Lightfoot have covered it. The original songwriter McCall himself actually hated all of the cover versions. This is a humorous aside you can edit out later if you want, I don't know, but he especially hated Elvis's cover of it. He described Elvis's cover of it as like Romeo from Romeo and Juliet singing up at Juliet from the bottom of a post office tower. Which I thought was pretty freaking funny. McCall's original version was about 2.5 minutes. Now Flack took her time with this version, and the full length is like 5.5 minutes. It's as if time is not going to be a constraint with this song.
Originally recorded in what year? I'm pretty sure that she recorded it about 3 years before it took off on the radio. Yeah.
And what helped popularize the song was that it was featured in Clint Eastwood's directorial debut, Play Misty for Me, which is actually almost a horror stalker movie.
Yes, it is actually. It is definitely.
Yeah. This song will just leaves you limp at the end of it. It's just so utterly tender and beautiful at the end that you just want to lay there in silence. Just
post-coital bliss.
It's like at the end of The Air That I Breathe. Again, I'm spent. I got nothing. I have just experienced the most beautiful thing I could experience, and all I can do is just be quiet and lay here. It's an ultimate love song. So I can't say anything else about it.
And a lot of it has to do with where you are in
your yes.
head and heart at that particular time. There have been songs that were incredibly important to me when I was 15. That by the time I was 20, I went, what?
What was I thinking? Yeah.
But oddly, it is okay. So I didn't know what songs you were going to have. You didn't know mine, but it's very apparent. None of us had anything close to a disco dance love song. I don't think.
No, because
I mean, nothing wrong with dancing and all, but so none of that. No love machine on it. I'm just a love machine.
And I don't work for nobody.
No love roller coasters.
Roller coaster. Of love. love. Say what?
Oh no, looks like another love TKO.
TKO!
TKO.
Girl, in your face.
So, yeah, the decade could get pretty silly with love, and we played it pretty straight tonight with this episode, anyway.
Mm-hmm.
I just thought about something. This is kind of profound. But I want you to check this out, all right?
Yeah.
Now, you ready for this? I'm going to lay it on you.
I'm going to try.
People say that life is strange.
But compared to what? Okay, and there's just one little post thing I want to put on there. You may have noticed during this episode that I switched between these and glasses of my Demon Honey whiskey. Do not operate heavy machinery
or anything else.
while drinking this combination of alcohol.
'Twas the night before Christmas, when up on the roof an orange-haired bandit stomped with his boot, and he came down my chimney and he pissed on my rug, which really held the room together, and that really sucked.
Oh, God, edit that out. Shit, that was...
No. Well, I'll say. Well, no, I can do this. Okay. He just spoke the name of Voldemort.
Blasphemy.
Voldemort. He whose name cannot be spoken. You will never hear that name again in one of our shows.
Yeah.
All right.
You're dead to us.
Now I want to puke.
Yeah.